this whole weekend. So I thought that was pretty special. Anytime you can kind of share these moments with your loved ones, try not to.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first- and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Song. Then it's George. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Rupert in at the 2 spot.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Now, here's MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got the first 3 points tonight for USA.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And now the first time out called here for Team World. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And it's Team World with the ball. After the three-pointer from MP. Koulibaly with it, working on Thompson. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And you've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And here's George, following the 3 moments ago from MP. George passes to Sarr. Good ball movement here by Team World. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for USA. Team World also making some changes. Beatty comes in for Sarr, and Topic is subbed in for Keontae George. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend, and I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Catching up in the changes for USA. Filipowski comes in for Holmgren. And Henderson subbed in for Thompson. And it's Team World with the ball. After the three-pointer from MP. The jump hook and the basket by Rupert.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Here's Rupert. To the middle. Here's Klintman. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The three from MP. That ball is good for another field goal. His 60 is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. And USA with some changes. Where's
the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And Sarr throws it down.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
So Team World's 5 right now. Sarr out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's George. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now, Koulibaly. After the missed three from MP.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's George, following the bucket by USA. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc, trying to stay within striking distance.
Hits it from three-point range. And that's 21 points for MP.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely, just deadly from deep so far. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Fires from deep. Another 3 for USA.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Team World trails by 12. Poked loose. One-on-one here. Here's Henderson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Holmgren against George. Pass to Wembanyama. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And Team World making a change here. Topic just checked in. Now, here's MP. The 3. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
There's the pass to Sarr. Here's Topic. They need this. Thompson with the rebound. And now USA on the break. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by MP. And USA leads by 17. And Team World calls time here. MP's really making a difference here.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
And USA will go for it. And it's USA out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game.
27.
We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
MP is out there with Miller. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Here's George, and it's blocked.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for USA.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here is George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. USA leading by 20. On the wing, MV. Defended by George.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And George with the stuff.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
George with the bucket. And that's now 9 points from Keontae George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
The 3 from MP. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Team World trails by 18. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Coulibaly. Over MP. Coulibaly, no good. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open for it. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for USA. Wembanyama looking it over. Pass to Coulibaly. Good ball movement here by Team World. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, George drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 12 in the game.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Team World.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Poked away and stolen by MP. The finish and the dunk by MP.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
From the arc, nailed from three-point land. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And Team World calls time here.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And USA.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Topic. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession.
Team World.
George is checked in for Team World.
Lineup for Team World. Keontae George.
Here's Clintman. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Edey. George is out there with Topic. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Clintman in at the 3. And it's Team World with the ball. After the missed 3 from MP. Pass to George. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
So it's USA now, following the bucket by Team World.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Topic, covered by Miller. Shots good by Topic.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And so MV will bring it up for USA. 22 is their biggest lead, and the 3 ball is good.
And the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for USA.
And he's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Wembanyama. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Let's look at the energy step. So no problem for USA as they get the win.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players, it sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.